I do encourage everyone to offer your silent prayers and positive thoughts as we invoke Lord Ganesha's divine grace.
सूर्य कोटि सम
on the precious moments that we've shared with Mr. To help us completely stay present in these beautiful moments together, I humbly request that you all take out your phones and turn the volume down or place it on silent mode. I also humbly request that everyone take a seat. We truly appreciate your help in keeping the space serene and distraction-free. Thank you so much. To ensure a comfortable, safe, and fresh environment for all our guests, especially our elders and our little ones, please take note that the venue is completely smoke-free, and we kindly ask that you refrain from smoking anywhere on the premises. However, if you do need a quick smoke break, you will have to make your way up to the roadside. Please also remember to keep these facilities litter-free. I thank you for your cooperation in advance. To ensure that everyone knows their way around, the restrooms are outside to my left. You will have to walk down the stairs. Also remember to remove your shoes once you re-enter the premises. To our beautiful friends and family, Om Namaste, salutations and greetings. For those of you that do not know me, I am Reshma, niece to our beautiful and outspoken Renuka Deepchand, cousin to Yastir, and to the two gorgeous ladies at the front, Yashna and Prabha. We are gathered today on the first anniversary to pay tribute to the eternal soul of Mr. Anesh Deepchand. For the family, this past year has undoubtedly been a period of profound grief and transition. Our collective presence here serves as a comfort and deep reassurance that Uncle Anesh is indeed held in our hearts and in our memories. We must remember that today is indeed a celebration of Uncle Anesh's life. If anybody knew Uncle Anesh, it would be that he lived his life to the fullest. He found any moment to rejoice. He loved having people around, and at that too, lots of people, at any time of the day or the night. He was simply magnetic and a natural leader in whatever he did. So today, even though we are sad, let us remember how lucky we are to have spent some of the most awesome moments with this incredible man. And it's for this reason that today must be a happy day. It must be a day that we all remember these awesome, happy times spent with our dearest Uncle Anesh, better known as just Dad. It was a nickname that just stuck, and rightfully so, as he was a father figure to so many, including me. Uncle Anesh and Auntie Renuka were my second set of parents. My brother and I were truly blessed in this aspect. So today, let us remember this. Let us be happy. Happy that Uncle Anesh was part of our journey. Be happy that we were lucky enough to have such a beautiful tie to such a beautiful soul. Be happy that this man has impacted so many lives in such a positive way. To have known Uncle Anesh is to know schedules and exactly how many seconds we have left before the next event. It is knowing rules and respect in the way we do things the first time right. But beneath all that perfect organization was a man who cared deeply about his family. And it is because of his strict attention to detail that today was so beautifully planned. Mr. Anesh Deepchand, to Auntie Renuka, he was the love of her life. The guy with the dreamy green eyes on the soccer field. To Yashna and Prabha and Yastir, he was just Dad. A special word reserved for the many that are lucky enough to hold such a title. To Sergio and Shrey, he was simply Grandpa. But I think his favorite title by far was Coach. For those that knew Mr. Anesh D, you will know that Mr. Deepchand ate and slept football. He was undoubtedly Liverpool's finest ambassador in our community. After all, very few supporters can proudly say that they travelled to Anfield 25 times. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a factual testament of his loyalty. And this is certainly not an exaggeration. He visited Anfield a whopping 25 times. Liverpool Football Club has certainly lost one of its most dedicated supporters. and we have lost an irreplaceable soul. Today's ceremony and gathering is dedicated entirely to the peace and onward journey of Mr. Anesh Deepchand. In accordance with our Hindu faith, the ritual performed today was a sacred act of respect, marking the transition of the soul's journey to its final resting place, or moksha as we so call it. Thank you all for being here today to share in this beautiful celebration. As we transition from our formal welcomes into a spiritual heart of our ceremony, we now prepare to invoke divine blessings. Music is the soul of our tradition, and to help us set our minds and hearts, we are blessed to have a very special artist with us here today, Mr. Deepchand. He is a devoted practitioner of classical and devotional music. Well known in our community for his deeply moving voice, he is an instant entertainment specialist, MC, and musician. Whether you are familiar with the melodies or simply wish to absorb the peaceful vibrations, I invite you all to sit back, close your eyes, and let the music connect us. To lead us on the spiritual journey today, we are blessed to welcome the gifted vocalist. He is known for bringing the incredible energy and devotion to any stage. And without further ado, join me in welcoming Deepchand to now take over.
से जो गहरा ऐसा तो सागर कोई नहीं, मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं। जैसे धारा नदियाँ, जैसे फूलवार बगिया, मेरे इतना ज्यादा प्यास है तू। जब न होगा तेरा जब मैंने मेरे होके चलकर जाएंगे कहाँ फिर मेरे आंसू। दुख दूर हुआ मेरा सारा, अगियारों में छपता तारा, नाम तेरा जब भी है पुकारा। सूरज भी यहाँ है चंदा, मेरा जैसा जाने कोई नहीं, मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं। है ख्याल रात है कलियाँ, मेरा जोर बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं। तेरे मंदिरों में माया मैंने ज्योत क्या जलाई, हो गया मेरा घर में उजाला। क्या बताओ तेरी मैया, जब कभी मैं लड़खड़ाया तूने 10 भुजाओं से संभाला। खिल जाती है सूखी डाली, भर जाती है जोड़ी खाली, मेरी है महल है मेहरबानी। ममता से तेरी बढ़ के मैया, मेरी तो धरोहर कोई नहीं, मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं। है खाद राती है कलियानी, मेरा जोड़ बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं। तेरी ममता से जो गहरा ऐसा तो सागर कोई नहीं, तेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं, माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं। माँ मेरी मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं। वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् और कहते हैं भगवान आते हैं दुखियारों के दाने सब कुछ पाया तुमको पाके साई शिरडी वाले। कौन है कहता तुम नहीं सुनते दुखियारों के दाने सब कुछ पाया तुमको पाके साई शिरडी वाले। प्यास लगी तो प्यास बुझाती, आस लगी तो तरस दिया। प्यास लगी तो प्यास बुझाती, ऐसे लगी तो तरस दिया। जब चाहा तब बस गए मन में, जब देखा तब निरख दिया। अनहों को तो आंखें देता, करता जग में उजाला। कौन है कहता तुम नहीं सुनते दुखियारों के गाने सब कुछ पाया तुमको पाके साई शिरडी वाले। जीवन पाना नाम तुम्हारा, तुमसे सुबह हो शाम है जग में। जीवन पाना नाम तुम्हारा, तुमसे धरती तुमसे अंबर, तुमसे ये संसार है तारा। सारे जग को पालने वाले हम हैं तेरे हवाले। कौन है कहता तुम नहीं सुनते दुखियारों के गाने सब कुछ पाया तुमको पाके साई शिरडी वाले। जिसने जो मांगा वो पाया, साई तेरे दर पे आके। जिसने जो मांगा वो पाया, साई तेरे दर पे आके। दूर हुए हर दुख है उसके, जो भी आए शीश झुकाए। भूपे कब वो रहते हैं जो तेरे चाहने वाले। कौन है कहता तुम नहीं सुनते दुखियारों के गाने सब कुछ पाया तुमको पाके अभी ना करने वाले बाबा भोले भाले। कौन है कहता तुम नहीं सुनते दुखियारों के दाने। सब कुछ पाया तुमको पाके साईं शिरडी वाले। कौन है कहता तुम नहीं सुनते दुखियारों के दाने। सब कुछ पाया तुमको पाके साईं शिरडी वाले।
For that deeply moving performance. Ladies and gents, Ritesh will now take a well-deserved break while we transition into the speech segment of today's program. When I was reflecting on who should speak today, I realized that no one quite understands our journey like a close sibling. They share our oldest memories, and they know our hearts the best. So today, to share the unique perspective of our dearest Uncle Anesh, please welcome Cookie, the elder sister to Uncle Anesh, to stage.
Om, Prem Namaste, Vanakkam, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon to all. Today has been a bit of a difficult day. However, I'm here to share a few snippets of our childhood days. Some might be a little bit laughable, some might be a bit heartsore. However, please bear with me. In our school days, although Anesh was a year older, we ended up going to school in the same year, sharing the same grades due to our house move from Happy Valley to Chatsworth, and the schools were not ready to admit students. We walked uphill to school, both at primary and high school. Most people inquired if we were twins, as we were in the same class, and Anesh used to get very upset. In our high school years, he would walk far away from us, but keeping us in his sight, as though he didn't know us. However, if any of the boys whistled at us, he would very quickly come and protect us. With regard to household chores, my mom used to give us all duties, and with Anesh being the doting son, he was also sure to do his own share. Driving. As we grew older, his yearning to drive a car was growing. My dad used to go to work by company vehicle, by company transport. As a result, my dad's car was at home. Anesh would somehow once he's done, he would take the broom and sweep out the tire marks. I would like to name a few stuff which Anesh inherited from my dad. His desire to drive. My dad used to love doing long drives, taking the family out on drives and visiting places. The other is decorating the home during Christmas, enjoying parties, family gatherings. Then also the local and deep sea fishing, where he became very knowledgeable about the various types of fishes. A lot of that came from my dad's side. With regard to sports, I can't say that came from my dad. However, Anesh's passion for sport started in his primary school years. He excelled in all sorts of sports at school. He partook in soccer in his early years. That has been his most passionate sport. I don't have to elaborate on the sport, as everyone knows about this passion until his last breath was taken. I would also like, it's not my childhood one snippet, it's just the last snippet that we've had with him. I'd like to share it with all of you. On our last interaction with Anesh at my niece's wedding on the 4th of May, 2025, where he mentioned to me repeatedly, please get Usha and let's take a picture with 3 of us together, as we don't know who will be around in the next year. Not realizing he was first to go amongst us. I would like to end my speech by saying thank you to everyone who played a role in his life. And please stay blessed. Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie Cookie, for sharing your special memories with us. Uncle Anesh was loved by everyone here. And I think I'm going to be a little bit biased when I say that I feel that no one was closer to him other than our family, beside his own immediate family. And given that they have lost, it's understandably difficult for all of us. But nonetheless, I would like to call my mum up to say a few words.
Namaste, good afternoon. Today marks 1 year since Anesh left us, yet it still feels difficult to accept that he is no longer here. Time has moved forward, but his absence continues to be felt by everyone who knew and loved him. There is not a day that passes without a memory, a conversation, or a moment that reminds us of the special place he holds in our hearts. When we think of Anesh, we think of the countless moments that brought us together. Family gatherings, holidays, celebrations, and the many conversations filled with laughter. He had a natural ability to make people feel welcome, valued, and cared for. His kindness was effortless, and his presence brought a sense of warmth that made every occasion a little brighter. What stands out most is the genuine love and care Anesh showed to those around him. Family and friends would always rely on him for support, encouragement, and a listening ear. He built strong connections with people from all walks of life, and the impact he made continues to be felt through the many lives he touched. Over the past year, we have often reflected on the role Anesh played in our family and in the lives of those closest to him. His generosity, compassion, and selflessness were qualities that came naturally to him. He gave so much of himself to others without ever expecting anything in return, and those acts of kindness will never be forgotten. Although his passing has left an irreplaceable space in our lives, we take comfort in the time we were fortunate enough to share with him. The laughter, guidance, treasured memories, and countless moments spent together remain a source of strength and reflection. Looking back, we are reminded of how much richer our lives were through having Anesh as part of our journey, and how his influence continues to be felt every day. Today, we honor Anesh by celebrating the person he was and the legacy he leaves behind. We remember his unwavering kindness, his generous heart, and the joy he brought to so many people. While he may no longer be with us in person, his influence remains woven into the lives of those who knew him. Anesh, you are deeply missed, dearly loved, and forever remembered. Your memory will continue to live on in our hearts and in the countless lives you have touched. And just to add on, from all Renuka's siblings, I was the closest to Anesh, so I really miss him. Sorry, one more thing. I just want to thank Renuka and Anesh for always being there for all the Diwalis, for my children, the days that I had to work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mom, for speaking from the heart. I'm now going to hand you back to our talented Ritesh Singh for some more beautiful music.
तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कन्हैया करो जगता। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कन्हैया करो जगता। सारी राह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। दर्शन हुआ तेरे सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे ही आशा है। दर्शन हुआ तेरे सबकी अभिलाषा, मन में रहो तुम सब तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, संसार तो आया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन घुस जाना है, जो भी यही आया है। संसार तो आया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन घुस जाना है, जो भी यही आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का, तुम ज्ञान पढ़ा करके पुकार करो दुर्गा, पुकार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। तेरे जाग के बिना चले सांस किस तरह, मेरा कर्म तू ही जाने, क्या बुरा है क्या भला, तेरे रास्ते पे मैं तो आंख मूंद के चला, तेरे नाम की जोत ने सारा दिया था बस मेरा। महेश्वरा दोनों दुख में विशाल कथा छिड़ा अमृत सभी में बांट के प्याला इश्क तूने खुद पिया शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा त्रिलोकनाथ शंभु है शिवाय शंकरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा गुरुदेव है महेश्वरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा त्रिलोकनाथ शंभु है शिवाय शंकरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा गुरुदेव है महेश्वरा गुरुदेव है महेश्वरा गुरुदेव है महेश्वरा अरे प्रियतम देवं भगवान जानकी पति श्री रामचंद्र पूर्वेशम अस्माकं कुलदेवम् प्रशांति साई प्रशांति बाबा प्रशांति साई प्रशांति बाबा शिवाय शिवाय नमः शिवाय 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 नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः शिवाय 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 नमः शिवाय प्रशांति साई प्रशांति बाबा मांग के बलि से वामन रूप विराट किया, बलि से सिर से पग भर के प्रभु ने उसका उद्धार किया। परशुराम अवतार प्रभु का, परशुराम अवतार प्रभु का जगत प्रसिद्ध कहानी। जय जय राम जय श्री जय जय राम जय श्री राम, दो अक्षर का प्यारा नाम। त्रेता युग में प्रभु ने श्री राम रूप में जन्म लिया, जनक सभा में शिव धनुष को तुलसिया से याद किया। जब द्वापर युग आएगा अवतार कृष्ण का देंगे प्रभु, संगार कंस के करके कभी जब शासन करेंगे प्रभु। जब धर हिंसा फैलेगी प्रभु बुद्ध रूप में आएंगे, मानव को प्रेम अहिंसा का प्रभु पावन पाठ पढ़ाएंगे। होगा कलयुगी अवतार प्रभु का, जब दौड़ कलयुग आए, धरती पे अधर्म की छाया कहीं न रहने पाए। राम नाम के जपने से ही, राम नाम के जपने से ही बन जाते सब बिगड़े काम।
Every single person in this room today is a part of Uncle Anesh's journey. Hence, we are all gathered here. To truly celebrate Uncle Anesh, I want to now bring the conversation up to you. The best part of this room is the collective memory that we all share. So I'm going to step off the stage for now to pass the microphone over to you. I want to hear some quick thoughts and some favorite memories of your interactions with Uncle Anesh. I'm sure nobody wants to go right away, but I want to share something with you. Uncle Anesh, like I said, was my second dad. My favorite memories will always be of our many, many holiday trips together. I'm forever grateful for those family vacations, the special Diwali celebrations we shared. Every single year, my Diwali celebrations began and ended at Forestwood Gardens with my extended family. Uncle Anesh once bought me this little ballerina musical box when I was 1. And I stand here before you today telling you that that ballerina box is still in existence. The little Tinkerbell is no more, but it still plays. And I still have very, very fond memories of it. So and now I think it's your turn. Sejal and Shane were fighting on who's going to come up first. But Sejal, since you're the elder one, you can come up.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today I would like to say a few words about my grandpa. Well, I don't really know where to start because there is so much to say, but I will keep it short and sweet. I will miss when he used to take me to work with him at Unilever. It was so much fun. He used to give me a tour of the building, take me for ice cream, and I would stuff my face with all sorts of food from a massive cafeteria. I would sit at an empty desk and draw on a piece of paper while he finished up his work. I would have never thought that someone's workplace could be so much fun at that age, but it really was. I think one of my favorite memories was when he used to pick up the prettiest of seashells from the beach for me, even while I was living in Joburg, so that when we drove down, I didn't have to pick more. It wasn't something big that he had to do to make me feel special, but even the smallest act of kindness made me so happy. And lastly, I think this lesson that he taught me stuck with me the most. He always used to say, you rather ask the question now and know the answer, instead of being afraid to ask and not knowing the answer for your whole life, because you rather be stupid for 1 minute than for your whole life. You will be missed so much, and you made a huge impact on people in your life and your loved ones. Thank you for being such a phenomenal grandpa. Rest well.
Now it's time to hand over to our little Shrey. Shrey, Grandpa would have been so proud of you today with that Liverpool shirt. Come forward.
Good day, everyone. I wanted to come up today and give tribute to my grandfather and share some great memories of him. He was always caring towards me and did not ask for a lot. He always made time to attend all my soccer tournaments, which made me feel special because we share a love for sport. He pulled me into his world, the life of soccer. This started when I was very young, back when he gave me my first soccer ball. That is something I will always treasure and never forget. He always corrected me when we played soccer together because the great coach in him wanted to see me become the best soccer player I could be. One of the things I'll miss about him is when we watch Liverpool play and the way he shouted at the referee through the TV as if you could hear him. He was the world's biggest Liverpool supporter for well over 50 years and even visited Anfield 25 times. For me, the event that surprised me was when he had the chance to go to the Liverpool parade last year, but instead he came over to watch my sister and I. Thank you for choosing us over Liverpool and showing us how much you love us. Grandpa, you are missed. We love you. Thank you for everything. You're a straight boy. Thank you.
Shrey, share your sentiments. Grandpa was the biggest fighter in front of the TV when it came to soccer. So much so that all the neighbors even knew. I would like to now call upon Dickie if he's here. Thank you.
I've known Anesh for about 20 years because of our mutual love of sport and Liverpool. We met, or we became close, because Anesh was the chosen one. We were going to Istanbul, there's about 30 of us, with super sport. And Anesh's bag got misplaced, so he had no clothing. So that's how we became very close. All of us decided to lend him some clothing from a boxer to socks or whatever it was. And we grew closer over the years. And we became very, very good friends. Someone said Anesh went 25 times to Anfield. They didn't say how many times he went around the world with Liverpool. From Ukraine, we went there together. I went twice with him to Istanbul. We went all over. I think I've spent more times with Anesh than his family overseas. I've done around 20 trips with him overseas. We watched Liverpool in six finals at Wembley, 2 in Istanbul. We went to borders of Russia, all over the place. And it's always an experience with Anesh. I always said to Anesh, anytime you want to go and watch Liverpool, tell me, and then I'll plan my business trips around it, because I used to go down to the UK twice a year with my company. So whenever he said to me, hey, this is a nice game, I should plan my business trips around it. 2 years into our relationship, Anesh spoke to me about Dylan. In fact, Dylan has given his apologies, he couldn't be here, his very was up in Johannesburg. So the three of us, we traveled overseas 12 times together. And they should call us the Three Stooges. I don't know what I mean. Anyway. We had so many memories. I could spend the whole day here telling you guys about it. Anesh was such a great cook. We always relied on his early morning breakfast while we went away. I had a football club, Anesh used to go to View. We even had friendlies against each other. He brought his teams to Tonga, I took my teams to Phoenix. It was all beautiful friendlies. I used to call him Big Blue, and he used to call Dylan his big son, because Dylan used to call him Dad. Someone said Dad, and he was Dad too. Anesh was Dylan's dad. Before I, go away, because I'm getting very emotional now, we both loved praying and Lord Murugan and stuff like that. And I'm going to turn this really funny now, because it's going to, I'm sweating up. So, Anesh used to have his drink at night, and he used to say, come on, Dix, you got to have a drink with me. And I don't drink, but the one night, I said, okay, fine. I had one with him. And in the next morning, Anesh and I, wherever we were, we prayed to the sun in the morning. So I took Anesh's whiskey glass and I put some water in it. And I prayed to the sun. Now remember, we are on the 9th floor in the middle of London. And I prayed to the sun, and I took a Nusraya in my heart, and I let the water go down. And I burst out laughing while I'm praying. Dix, you've given someone a cold shower down. That's walking down. And that would always stick with me whenever I'm doing my morning prayers. I always think about Anesh, the good times, and going to, I haven't been to England since the parade last year when I went for the parade. It just doesn't feel the same. It's very difficult for me. last I drove from Liverpool to London, and I had some friends. They always invite Anesh and I for dinner, and we went from there. They said to us, "What you want to do?" And we wanted to go to get some sweetmeats from the temple. So Anesh said, "Let's go. I want to go see the temple." So we went to Ealing Road Temple. The last time he ever went to England, in fact, if he took to England, he never went to any temple. But the last trip, he decided to go. And he prayed to Prasad, and then we returned. It's never been the same without him. Thanks.
If I go on, there's just so beautiful memories of Uncle Anesh. Everybody has to share. Earlier I mentioned that to know Uncle Anesh is to know the meaning of a second tournament, and Prabha smiled at me. And while everybody is in tears right now, I think laughter is also good, because to know Uncle Anesh is to know that you do not waste daylight. It didn't matter whether the party ended at 3 in the morning or at 4 in the morning, but you had to be up at 6 if you wanted to get somewhere. And if you were not up, then we were all in trouble. And that was Uncle Anesh. He lived life to the fullest. There was never a dull moment around. Can I have somebody from Woodview United, please? Farad, if you're around. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Look, I don't have a page or anything in front of me, so I'll just speak from the heart. So, at Woodview United, we have a different name for Anesh. His name was Chief. So, let me just set you back some time. I'm 44 years old, and I have a relationship with Uncle Anesh for about 36 years. And it's a strange thing, I say this now, that comes to my head, because the World Cup is on and it's in USA at the moment. And there's a story that I'll never forget when I was a young boy. So many of you maybe don't know, but this Uncle Anesh wasn't well in 1994. And he went to the World Cup in USA. And when he came back, the first story he told me was how exciting it was to be in a limousine. And it was a story that I remember that just stuck with me. And he used to always tell me, no, you know what, we need to go to the World Cup together. And many trips, maybe the guys have spoken about Liverpool. And I'm also a big Liverpool supporter. But he's been to World Cup USA, he's been to Germany, he's been to many places when it comes to football. But I'll just take you back a little bit with my journey with him. So as a young boy, and a little bit of history about Woodview, I'll go into Woodview United. And guys, sorry, but I can take a few minutes speaking here. He was one of the only people that I know that had been involved in Woodview Sporting and Woodview Mini League. And when the both clubs came together, he was involved and he became the chairman of Woodview United. And I think it's 30 years that he was the chairman, and for me, I think I was blessed to be on this journey with him for 26 of those 30 years. And when we started as a young boy at Woodview, I used to really make his head pain. And I used to make his head pain for many different reasons. And he used to always tell my father, hey, this boy, I don't know what to do with him anymore. And the one time, he fined me because when I scored, I took my jersey off. And he told me, you're going to sit. You'll sit, my boy, I'm telling you. And that was in the semi-final. And then we were 1-0 down in the final, and I was on the bench. I was angry with him. I was absolutely angry with him that he really made me sit. And then he brought me on with about 25 minutes to go. And this was was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was under 19, under 17 or under 19 cup final when we were playing in Durban districts. I had 2 cards playing for Amazulu and playing for Woodview at the same time. And I came off the bench and I scored a hat-trick in those 25 minutes. And when I scored the last goal, he told me, take your shirt off and celebrate now. And he was so overcome with joy. But there's a lot of things I must say that he taught me also. And as the years went by, he told me, I never believed you became a coach with so much of discipline. And how did all the nonsense change? So I told him, now I understood why you gave me a fine. Now I understood what it was, because I'm on the other end of the stick. I'm now a coach. I've now learned what you've known many years ago that I didn't know. So those are the things I can tell you about Anesh. He loved discipline and he loved punctuality. If you didn't have punctuality, you didn't have discipline, don't play for us. And you know, I stand here today also with a sore heart because I wish we could have honored him a little bit more while he was here. Because when we were at Woodview United, there was a time where we were rolling off players on a conveyor belt with a shoestring budget, and we were building Woodview United to become a powerhouse. And it was happening. It was happening. It was myself, Patna and Anesh in 2005 and 2006 with a sore heart when things really went south with swimming. We were left with no money, and we were building this club again. And we built it, and we built it. And I think we were in it so much that we didn't realize what we were achieving at that time. We were winning left, right, and center, and we were producing players now that are playing in the PSL. It's such a big thing for the club with the shoestring budget to have achieved. And I stand here now and I think, wow, we've really achieved that at that time. And it was difficult at that time to understand it. I remember when Anesh, Patna, and myself were in Port Elizabeth at the VW Nationals as Woodview United. We were the only non-academy team that reached the quarterfinals. And we lost 1-0 to Ajax Cape Town in the quarterfinal. And our captain of that Woodview United team turned professional and played for Orlando Pirates. The captain of Ajax Cape Town at that time turned professional, played for Mamelodi Sundowns. And when we walked off the field, as the coach, I was gutted we lost. He just looked at me when we got to the hotel room, gave me a hug and told me, don't forget, we've put ourselves on the map now. And those are the kinds of things that will always stick with me. But he was not only a community man at Woodview United for the people who don't know. He was instrumental in getting Woodview Educare Center to where it was. I was thankful to be enough to serve with him and the SGB at Woodview Secondary. I was from a student component, he was from a parent component. This man just had a passion for community work. And I learned so much from him about also becoming a leader and how hard it is to be a leader. And he would tell me, we've had lots and lots of arguments, plenty, but we must learn to agree to disagree on something in the room, and when we walk out the room, we're best friends again. And that was the type of person he was. So for me, he was many different characters in my life at different times, from a coach, to a mentor, to a father figure, and in the last 10 to 15 years, I'd say he was one of my best friends. I think Auntie Renuka, my wife, my parents, when the phone used to ring at 8 o'clock in the evening, they all knew this is a 2-hour conversation. And I really, really missed this 2-hour conversation. And I can tell you this much, he's retired from Unilever about 4 years now, or something to that effect. But if you know 5703743, that was his work number, right? So I'll leave you all with something just to smile a little bit. When I got married, also my boss used to tell me, Fran, you're married now, you must stop these things with other girls and all of them. People are phoning you. Why are you doing these things? I said, no, I don't do any of these things. He says, no, there's a number there, 570. I always see it. I said, no, that's my German. We speak all the time. So it never used to just happen at home. It used to happen at work as well. But I'll just leave you with this thought. This man was a visionary. He came before his time. If we had the budget of bigger clubs that they have right now, we would have made Patrick next to a professional club. I stand and I guarantee you that, because he understood the vision. Even if you were younger, he'd sit down, he'd talk to you, he'd listen to the vision. He'll never just say, no, I can't do this. He was one of those people, and he had a knack for finding the best out of everybody. He know how to get the best out of you to get something done. There was something special about him, and everybody from all of us at Review United, our club, our team, he would find a place for you, and everybody would grow under his leadership. That's the truth. And there's so much things that come to my mind. There's a lot of things, you might not like me to say here because we shared a lot of special things. But there was a player we had. His name was Tobani Chiza. Extremely intelligent. He's a chartered accountant today, but he was an orphan. Uncle Anesh would buy this guy's books, pay for him to go to his tuition, many things he did people didn't know about. There's another player we had. His name is Tabisa Imlo. He's number 23, plays for Richards Bay in the PSL right now. That boy would come to Uncle Anesh, Chief, no boots, help me out, this, that. Uncle Anesh would make a plan. He'd go, he'd buy his boots. Today the boy is playing in the PSL. Maybe that day can change his family's life one day. But there's where it started from. I'm going to leave you just saying this. When you committed and you have a heart of gold and you do the things that Uncle Anesh did, I don't think there's many Uncle Aneshes out there anymore. They came from a generation where giving back meant a lot to them. When we did NPO work at Review United, you saw the joy he got in helping people. So I think, for youngsters out there today, the only thing I can say is try and give back. Give back, help your community, because the generation that they came from, it's a special generation. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, Farah, thank you. And Farah, while you may share all those memories with Uncle Anesh, the only thing I can remember is Uncle Anesh on the louder at 6 o'clock in the morning, shouting at everyone. Because I was always in the midfield. Okay, next up, we're going to call Diane to stand. Ronson.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is a bittersweet moment for me, as although it is a great honor for me to stand up here to say a few words about a great man, Mr. Anesh Deepchand, who is well known as Chief, that I have named as soon as I joined in this club. It is also with a heavy heart. Chief was a father figure to me in many ways. I looked up to him for solid advice on many matters, and he always had the best interest of my family and myself when he shared advice. My son was 7 years old when he joined Woodview United. So Anesh and I shared many years together, not only in the club, but also socially at my home, where we enjoyed many Liverpool matches together. Thanks to him, I got to travel to Ukraine, where we both went to watch a UEFA Champions League final. He was very grateful and thankful, and he told me, Ron, it's funny, I traveled so many times to overseas, but you have put me on to the international TV. And that was, I think, also on DSTV, with Robert Marawa being the presenter at that time. He encouraged and motivated, sorry, I'm also emotional. He encouraged and motivated me to go on this trip. It's a trip that I will never forget. There's a lot that I will never forget. He founded the club and built fun, competitive, and safe place for many youngsters. He gave many of us purpose as we got involved in training and nurturing young players. Thanks to Anesh, we created a family in Woodview United that has become a part of our daily life. Thank you, Chief, for all you have taught me, and the coaches for the years of experience that you have shared with us for many life lessons. We will try to uphold your name and fly the Woodview United flag high in your honor. Your legacy will always live on. Thank you.
Ladies and gents, if there's anybody else in the from Woodview United, any other officials in the house that would like to say a few words? Uncle Bridge. I'll come to you. I'm sure you have a lot of stories because Uncle Anesh is always with you.
Good afternoon all. I'm Parma Patha. My friendship with Anesh is about 35 years, I'd say. We met at a creche, not us attending, but our daughters attending creche. And we hit it up straight away, and we became friends ever since. You could say I was like forced to join the club because I had to be next to him. But throughout our friendship, there's so much of Woodview and Liverpool talk that we went around. But with Anesh, he liked his fishing, he liked his cooking, and he tutored me, and some drinking. He wasn't a selfish man, because besides going to see Liverpool, he took me in 2015 to see Tottenham Hotspur play. He didn't do any Liverpool business besides buying Dusty a shirt, a Borussia Dortmund shirt in Carnaby Street. And then he gets a call from the family, like, whatever. And then I think now somebody can get daddy don't want to get some pumps and what have you. So he's nudging me and said, what is this pumps? I said, we're going shopping tomorrow. I've also got 3 daughters, and that's when we did ladies shopping. So different things with this man. Also, we never missed a funeral. We used to go together. A ceremony, we used to go together. And besides the Woodview functions. But I'm older than Anesh, and I think that there's a big void because I am getting older now, and I miss this man because he comes looking for you, and especially he loves his brother, and if that's happening there, he has to be there. So go well, may rest in peace, my friend.
Okay, I'm now looking for Diane. Where are you, Diane? You're going to tell us about all the noise at the parties in Woodview.
Thank you, sweetheart. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Anne, Anesh's neighbor. But Anesh was just not my neighbor. I shared him as a brother with Usha and Cookie. For all the years that he lived in Woodview, he cared for my family as we know he always cared for everyone. I just want to say, Farad, spot on. Everything you said was Anesh. Did you know that it all started in his garage? That garage right next door to me had all Woodview United kits and nets and everything that had to go down
down to the ground early Saturday morning. And you know, everything had to start early. Anesh would take it out, get the boys, go up and down with the stuff. Pratna smiling because she knows. But yes, poor Renuka had to be also busy with the washing of the kids. After you had all those matches, the kids would come back, and then you'll see all the soccer stockings hanging on the line and the shirts and what have you. But living right next door to Anesh, yes, we heard every laugh, every scream, no matter what time the game went on, you'd know what was happening because you heard Anesh. He lived, as we all know, for his soccer. And then when he would come out to the wall, you see we have a very little wall between Anesh and my house. They say good fences make good neighbors, but we had a very little one, which was very good. If Yastir wanted to come for anything, he would just jump over into my yard. If my boys needed to go to Renuka, they just jumped over. And even if there was no lights and the gates wouldn't open, I too jumped over if we needed anything. So, for all these years that we've lived in Woodview, that Anesh lived in Woodview, we shared a beautiful life together, and I want to thank him. And yes, I miss his screaming, especially in the grounds, early in the morning, Saturday morning, screaming at the boys. Those who trained under him here, they know how he scolded them, but turned them into excellent men. He was also a mentor to my two boys, and often kept in contact even with my son in Johannesburg. So he is someone we treasure and we miss. Rest in peace, Anesh. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Medina. I'm looking for Uncle Jay. Forest Road. That's all right.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jay, and I live directly opposite Anesh at 11 Forest Road. I don't have much to say, but I just want to say that Anesh, with his brother-in-law, Jay, brought us together. And the thing that stands out for me is, ever since I met Anesh, we've been very, very close. Although we were neighbors for plus minus 40 years, but he was more than a neighbor to me, he was like a brother. He used to always call me Bro. And the thing that stands out for me is when we got married, he was with me all the time, and when we had our first child, he said to me that I would drive the wife to hospital because I didn't have a vehicle at that time. And you should see the excitement on his face when I announced that we had a baby girl. And he's helped me a lot along the way, right until he passed on. We had discussed about our retirement, and we sat for hours outside his house discussing the way forward. So I just want to say, let's go, Anesh.
Thank you, Uncle Jay. Sharika, you have a lot of stories, I know.
Thanks, Reshma. Unfortunately, not much stories today. I'm suffering with the flu, but I can't let it go unpassed not to be able to pass a tribute to Anesh and his beautiful family, dad as I knew him. And we've heard such beautiful sentiments about the community man he was, and I think I just want to echo all those sentiments. He fact that he devoted his entire life to soccer and to community service. So much so that Renuka made it very clear to all of us that she comes second in his life. And it was an accepted thing, and I think we must praise the family as well, Renuka and her kids, for giving Anesh the support that he managed to get, because it's not easy in this day and age for a family to allow one of the members or the spouse more especially to do so much for everybody else at the expense of family time. And Anesh did that, and Renuka and the kids allowed for that, and they allowed his passion to grow. Not many will allow a man to go 25 times to Anfield without saying, you know, why aren't you taking me on a holiday? But she didn't know. And I think all those good deeds that Renuka supported Anesh in has made him such a loving person. Even a year down the line that he's not here, we all feel his absence, and he will live on, as they say with the Liverpool and everybody, you live on. And Dad will live on in everybody's lives. We miss him dearly, but I know he's resting. He's had a lot of health challenges along the way. That didn't deter him, it just spurred him on to live life to the fullest. And I think that's a belief we can take out of his book, to just live life to the fullest the way he did. He didn't let his health issues get him down. He didn't let his health issues stop him from doing what he loved. And if we all can live life like that, I think we live a very fulfilled life like Anesh did. He's resting now. We miss him. We miss his fun. We miss his party behavior. But we know that we will all cherish the memories we have with him. I just want to say to Renuka and the girls and Yastir, just go on living Dad's dream. Go on being the person that he was. And I think if you all can live half the life that Dad lived, you all would have achieved a lot in life. We miss you, Anesh. I love you lots, and rest well, my brother.
Thank you. I'm now looking for Anjali Santa.
Hi, Ashley. We form part of Uncle Anesh's last 2 years of his life at Capri and Salsa. We were his family there. For me, I grew very close with Uncle Anesh in those 2 years. He always referred to me as his daughter. That was there because Yashna and Papa weren't there in the estate. But we grew up close. He used to talk to me a lot about Yashna, Gats, and Wesley. And we as a greater South Capri family had lots of great memories together. Friday, Saturday, Sunday was our brides and watching soccer. I was a Man United fan, so that was a huge conflict with Uncle Anesh. But I loved to tease him and trouble him about that, especially when Liverpool lost. And yeah, we miss him. Now that he's gone, we realize he really was the glue that held us all together. There's a huge void there, but yeah, we have him in our hearts always. Thanks.
Okay, the other song for residents, Shirley.
I think something that resonates with me is his laughter, because maybe we meet at the clubhouse, we always have a good laugh, and I think that's something definitely I miss. I think meeting up these days is really, we don't meet up as much. I think, as Andy did mention, he was the glue that kept everyone together. So, just welcome.
Thank you. If there's any Unilever friends in the house, streaming.
this afternoon, which is so true of Anesh. From a Unilever perspective, I know Anesh going back to 1984 when we both started at Unilever, and over the years we grew very close as friends, colleagues, and partners in crime and certain things that we did and didn't do. And Anesh was a hands-on person, and from a Unilever point of view, he was always similar to involved in the community. He was also very heavily involved in the sporting fraternity at Unilever. From the business relays through to the soccer tournaments, Anesh was always involved. From the rugby boxes, which he managed, and on the weekends for the rugby matches, he was there. And Anesh was always a people's person, always going the extra mile, and always willing to help one another. And that he never forgot. And also, as everybody knows, that what he does to the community, he was always a community first, and everybody else before himself. And from a Unilever perspective, we both retired similarly. I think after 36 years, I think, and then maybe 2 years later. So we always with Anesh, and
Okay, I'm looking for Vinay from Zalta. Okay, is there anybody from the family that would like to say anything? Who can I pass the mic to? Rishi?
Dad, as we all know him, Anesh. So Anesh is not just related to me from my wife's side, but also from my mom's side. So I know Anesh and his family, I think, much more than a lot of you guys. But the things that we know about Anesh was the moments when he used to phone my wife and myself and say, what's happening today in Newlands? And he said, game is on, do you have a bottle ready? And I said, Dad, you know I don't drink. He said, don't worry, I'm carrying my own. Make sure you got the dash, but make sure it is Coke Light. And that was Dad. And all the messages that went across today, we all speak such good things about him. It's so true. He was a man of his word. He was a man that was true to his family. A man that also loved football. Football was his life. Whenever he came to my place, he should always tell me, should I bring my DSTV decoder and come so we can watch the game? Because at that one stage, I never had DSTV. He'll tell my wife, make sure you cook a nice chicken curry for me while we're watching the game. But if all of you know Dad, he will not have supper until he had a good drink. He'll drink first, and drink, and then he'll say, now I'm ready to eat. He'll tell you, you carry on, you eat, don't wait for me. You carry on, I will eat when I want to eat. And then he'll say, Mom, and then he's pouring. Am I right? That's what he used to say. Please dish out for me. He'll be so innocent. There's so much I can say, I know we're out of time, we're running out of time. But Dad, love you, miss you dearly. There's not a day that goes by when I sit and watch local games, because I'm a local supporter as well, I actually think of him. Love you, miss you. It's the family. We're going to miss him dearly. Take care. Fly high.
Good afternoon, everybody. For the benefit of those who don't know me, I'm Renata's youngest sibling. Dad's impact in my life, of course, it's it's always been soccer. I remember spending lots of weekends watching him when I was about 13 or 14. Most of the time I never went to school on Monday. And for the benefit of those, there's not only Liverpool supporters here, because I'm an Everton supporter, and that I think was just to irritate him, but for the last 15 to 20 years I've been supporting Everton. But thanks, Dan, for introducing me to soccer and sport. We will always miss you.
Okay, I would like to thank Uncle Anesh and Auntie Renuka for every holiday memory, every GHI memory, every Woodview Educare memory, every Unilever memory, every Christmas memory, and just for always being there for us. Thank you, Uncle Anesh. They say that behind every great man is a partner who walks right beside him through every season of life. To share her heart and her memories first, please welcome our beautiful Mrs. Renuka Deepchand.
Namaste, dear family and friends. Thank you for joining us this afternoon as we remember and celebrate the life of my beloved husband, Anesh. It is difficult to believe that a year has passed since we lost him. Although time has moved on, not a single day goes by without thinking of him and missing his presence, his voice, his shouting in front of the TV whilst watching football, even the scolding he would give all of us. We miss that. Our love story began on the 30th of April, 1977. I was just 15 and he 20. Our first date was at the movies, Avalon Albert. We met at Shiraz Arcade and watched Rocky 1. Anesh was the gorgeous green-eyed boy I fell in love with. Although I was just in standard 8, he was determined to come home and meet my parents. My parents gave us their blessings ever since that day in June, 25th of June 1977. Anesh was a romantic at heart. From the first day we met, he made sure I always knew how much I meant to him. Whether it was flowers, chocolates in the end of the month when he got paid, a heartfelt card, or celebrating every birthday, every anniversary, every Valentine's Day, every Christmas. He never missed an opportunity to make me feel loved. Those precious memories will stay with me forever. Anesh was my greatest supporter and admirer of my singing talent. He always cheered me on when I sang at the Island Hotel with the Crescendos and Queen. Most times our dates were spent just me singing and serenading him whilst we were sitting at the park or on the beach. On our first date, Anesh told me, and I quote, "Football will always be my first love." I understood his passion and let him have all the time and hours in the day or night, at meetings, coaching, and match days on the football field. I want to take you down memory lane to the life of a young boy who began his football journey at a very tender age. Now we have divisions like under 7, under 9 and so on. But back in the 60s, 1960s and 1970s, it was called Colts and Juveniles, and that is where Anesh started his football journey. Picture this, a young boy in the 60s with a tiny little transistor radio in the palm of his hands, listening to a football commentary of a football match. This young lad was none other than Anesh, who was an ardent Liverpool supporter at the time when televisions were not even around in our country. As a teenager, Anesh played in Chatsworth for Bluebells, Young Dahlias and Colchester Football Club. I religiously watched every game that he played, for he was my star player, the captain of Young Dahlias Football Club, the right-back defence position. Later, Anesh joined Clearwood United Football Club and I was always on the touchline once again. After relocating from Chatsworth to Woodview, Anesh and a few other Woodview stalwarts established the Woodview Sporting Club. After the merger of the 3 Woodview clubs, Woodview United was formed. Woodview United grew in size with more teams and more coaches. Before Woodview United became synonymous with football excellence, it was a multi-sport powerhouse, nurturing talent across netball, cricket, swimming, and of course football. Some things will always be remembered by the Woodview neighborhood, and that is the loud voice of our disciplinarian coach and chairman of Woodview United, Coach Anesh, as he was commonly known as Chief in the football fraternity in Phoenix. After paging through the club's 20th anniversary brochure, I came across the chairman's message, and I quote, "My race is run, and the time has come to pass on the baton." 10 years ago, he wanted to relinquish his position as chairman of the club. Yet he stayed on once again, all for the love of the game. But now, he has run the race. After contributing his entire life to the beautiful game of football, his first love and greatest passion. Anesh was someone who loved having people around him. Our house in Woodview was always filled with family and friends, partying till the early morning, whether it was the staff of Solvester Secondary, the club's officials, on the Forestwood or the Forestwood Gardens neighborhood. Father's Day, Christmas, Diwali, birthdays, all were celebrated with family and friends at 30 Forestwood Gardens in Woodview. Anesh was a strict disciplinarian at home with the children and with the players and officials of Woodview United, on and off the field. He earned the respect of everyone. To everyone, you were a friend, a brother, an uncle, a confidant, a coach, a chairman. But to me, you were my better half, my husband, my rock, and my pillar of strength. You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one that I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still today with a message. It's what Anesh has believed in always. He always said, and I quote, "Live life to the fullest and make every day a masterpiece. Rest well, my darling, until we meet again."
Thank you, Deepchand, for those wonderful, wonderful memories. As we near the conclusion of this beautiful tribute to Uncle Anesh, it is only fitting that we hear from his eldest daughter, who carries so much of his strength and grace. I would now like to invite Yashna to the front to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the family. Yashna.
Good afternoon, guests, friends, and family. Before we conclude today's memorial, I would like to take a moment on behalf of the Deepchand family to thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. The past year has been one of the most difficult journeys we have ever had to face. And having family and friends like you beside us has been a source of incredible comfort and strength. Thank you for taking time to be here to celebrate my dad's life, to remember him, and to continue surrounding our family with your love and support. Seeing so many familiar faces here today reminds us that his legacy lives on through the lives he touched and the memories we all share. A special thanks to Panditji for leading all the rituals this morning, our lovely MC, Reshma, for adding so much love and passion to today's program, Pritesh for the harmonious bhajans, my sister Prarthana for the nostalgic slideshow. She worked hours and late nights, months, putting that together, and she's going to take us down memory lane in just a moment. Prats, Avesh, and Yastir, thank you for all that you have done in ensuring that all goes well today and for pulling all of the pieces together. My dad's sister, Auntie Cookie, for the love and support, especially over the first 13 days. You held our hands through our lowest part of our grieving period. To Rishi and Vicky, a big thank you for rallying around during Dad's funeral time. Rajiv Mama, for being my mother's greatest support. Woodview United, for allowing my dad to live his passion. Our Salter family, who stood beside us every step of the way, the past 13 months. A special thanks to Baya for always being available to help and support us during life storms. Last but not least, Mom, I just want to take a moment to thank you. This past year has been one of the hardest of our lives yet. Yet through your own heartbreak, you've been our rock. You carried your own grief while somehow finding the strength to support Yastir, Prats, and I. You reminded us that even on our darkest days, we could keep going because we had each other. I know losing Dad wasn't just our loss. It was the loss of your life partner, your best friend, the person who shared so much of your life with. Even while carrying the pain, you continued to put us first. Your courage, resilience, and unconditional love have held our family together, and we are so grateful. Mom, thank you for showing us what strength looks like. Thank you for loving us, comforting us, and helping us honor Dad every day. We love you more than words can say, and I know that Dad will be incredibly proud of the amazing woman, wife, mother, and grandmother that you are. Before I close, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported us over the past year, and especially in preparing for today. If I have unintentionally forgotten to thank anyone by name, please know that you certainly it wasn't because your contribution wasn't valued. It's been quite a whirlwind, and every act of kindness, whether it was your time, effort, support, prayers, or financial contribution, has meant so much to our family. No gesture was too small, and we're deeply grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for walking this journey with us and for helping us honor Dad's memory today. As I bring this vote of thanks to a close, I'd like to leave final thoughts with you. If there's one thing that my dad taught me, it was to do things you're passionate about and to live life to its fullest. Life is precious, and none of us know what tomorrow holds. So love deeply, laugh often, forgive quickly, chase your dreams, that set your soul on fire, and never miss an opportunity to tell the people you care about just how much they mean to you. Dad, it has been an absolute honor being your daughter. Thank you for your love, your guidance, and the legacy you've left in all of us. Love you forever, my amazing dad, my hero, my first love. You will never walk alone.
Yash, your dad will be very proud of you. I'm sure he's looking over you. As we come to the close of today's formalities, the family has put together a special PowerPoint presentation. It is a visual journey through Uncle Anesh's life, capturing his bright smile, his love for his family, his unforgettable holiday trips, and the many celebrations that we all shared. So let us dim the lights as Prabhu takes us on a walk down memory lane. Ladies and gents, we've now coming towards the end. I think the PowerPoint presentation and all the speeches today is exactly how Dad lived his life. And if anything we've learned today is live life to the fullest. Because that's all we've been hearing today. That Uncle Anesh knew how to live life. So if we take anything away from here today, is make most of it. We love you and we miss you dearly, Uncle Anesh. We're now ready to commence with the Aarti. I would like to invite everyone to please stand as we prepare for the Aarti. Let us join our hearts and minds in prayer as we offer the sacred light for Uncle Anesh. Remember that in our tradition, the rising smoke of the incense stick carries our prayers directly to the heavens, while the flame removes all darkness. Yastir will commence with Aarti, followed by Auntie Renuka, and then the immediate family. Anybody else that would like to participate may then follow. Yastir.
जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख बिन से मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण कहूँ किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा प्रभु बिन और न दूजा आस करूँ जिसकी पूरन परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता मैं मूर्ख कर कावे मैं मूर्ख कर कावे कृपा करो करता तुम हो एक अगोचर सबके किस विधि मिलो दया में, किस विधि मिलो दया में, तुमको मैं घूमती दीन बंधु दुख हरता तुम ठाकुर मेरे, अपने हाथ बढ़ाओ, अपने हाथ बढ़ाओ, द्वार बड़ा तेरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा, श्रद्धा भक्त बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा भक्त बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। तन मन धन सब है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा। तेरा तुझको अर्पण, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, क्या लागे मेरा। जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे, जनों के संकट संकट दूर करे। जय जगदीश हरे, जगदीश जाने चले जाते हैं कहाँ, दुनिया से जाने वाले जाने चले जाते हैं कहाँ, दुनिया से जाने वाले जाने चले जाते हैं कहाँ। कैसे ढूंढे कोई उनको रहे कदमों के निशान, दुनिया से जाने वाले जाने चले जाते हैं कहाँ। जाने हैं वो, जाने हैं वो कौन नगरिया आए जा मेरे बिछड़े जीवन साथी साथी जैसे दीपक बाती मुझसे बिछड़ गए तुम वैसे सावन के जाती है जैसे उनके बादल काले काले जाने चले जाते हैं कैसे ढूंढे कोई उनको नहीं